way, so it's we're gonna start. All right. Okay. Well, here's a little bit of New Orleans folklore for the people that used to live down here. They'll remember this.
Oh, yeah. What for? Get a plate of red beans and rice and French bread and butter and what for 50 cents or so, something like that. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Ed and I used to go there a lot because we just live right down the street from it.
Yeah.
So did that fill up your screen?
Pardon?
Could you see it all over your screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm shuffling pictures here. Sometimes I'll load up too much stuff and I can't even see what I have up there. Okay. All right. Yeah, that was Miss Emily. This is a place that was kind of famous in the French Quarter for low cost food. You know, you can get your fill of red beans and rice and a drink probably for 99 cents. You know, back
No, I think it was like 65.
oh, 65 cents. Yeah, if you tip, maybe a buck.
They got you a Barb's root beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we brought you some Barks root beer up to the room that when we went when we got that muffalata.
Oh,
When
you
we
did?
in the room waiting to do the
That
we got
great.
muffalatas and Barks root beer.
Yeah. That's great.
Here comes
Central Grocery. Is that where you got it? Central?
Mr. McBride.
You got it from
Hey
Central?
guys,
Hey,
Hey,
Ken.
Ken.
Hey, Ken.
We saved some Buster Holmes for you.
here we go.
That was from Ken. He said that.
Yeah.
I got some beans soaking. I'm going to make some.
Yeah. Yeah. When's the last time you ate at Buster's, Ken?
Ooh.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know, 74, 75. I don't know, somewhere in there.
Yeah. When did it finally?
But I am my own Buster Holmes now, so
When did it finally close down?
I don't know, but the
I got-
building's still there. They made it looks like apartments out of it.
Oh, okay.
That's so great.
I'm not sure.
There you go. Okay.
It was a great place though. All kind of people, tourists, everybody.
Mhm.
Famous.
Yeah, it was a.
It was quite the deal. We could, Ken and I weren't making that much money, but we could afford to eat lunch there.
yeah, we worked at your father's mustache. We aren't making that much money.
Yeah.
Got tired of living on peanuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It was
there
all
we
for the
go.
fun, for the experience.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Trained for life there, you know?
Yeah, we should have been paying Joel.
yeah.
That's right. But, you know, the rest of life was not like your father's mustache, though.
Kent
No,
sent us this one too. This is a blast from the past. It's kind of came around again.
Bomb, 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 bomb. The rain.
I just saw that recently.
Yeah.
I don't remember their version.
Yeah,
Uh,
I do.
yeah.
yeah.
They made some money off of it. In fact, I was wondering if they're going to re-release it since we're bombing them again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Fred Fassert.
Bomb Iran, Fred. Maybe he. I don't know.
He's probably the guy that wrote the original song.
Well, that was by
Bob Rand.
well, that was by
That was the Beach Boys, wasn't it?
Beach Boys. Yeah.
Yeah, but one of the guys. Looks like that guy wrote it.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably got the rights to use that.
Fassert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Use stream music and
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Would Andy have been the lead on that, or was Vince still? I mean,
No, Andy would have been Vince at that point
at that time.
because
Okay.
that was in 1990, huh?
Oh, that way. Yeah. Okay. I guess. Yeah.
Here we go from Wikipedia. Fred Fassert, American songwriter, most famously known for Barbara Ann.
Ah,
He wrote.
Right.
So he was a composer.
Good call, Barry. Good call.
right. Barry knows some stuff. How do you know that, Barry?
I know.
looked it up.
Barry and Google have become like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you got, Tom? Oh, you're here. Okay, never mind.
Thing is, when I used to hang out in the bar rooms, you could sit there and have good arguments, and it would go on forever. Good arguments. Now with Wikipedia, you sit at a bar, you have an argument, you can look it up in a second. That's no fun. Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
But it's really helpful when you're driving grandkids to school and they want to know why a giraffe's tongue is purple. I had to find out while they were on their way to school. And you know why a giraffe's tongue is purple?
Now I've got to ask why.
It's pigmented because they would get sunburned if it wasn't, because they're sitting at the top of the tree with their tongue out all the time. And so the purple pigment keeps their tongue from getting sunburned.
It's worthwhile tuning in today. We
So if
got
you're in
to-
jeopardy for $1,000 on giraffe tongues, you got this one knocked.
What'd you say, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
How you doing, gang?
You're back home?
Hey, Chris.
Yes, I am.
Here
Back
it
in the
is.
kitchen.
Hey, Chris, I was looking on YouTube. I couldn't find it today, but I saw a little video that had Jimi Hendrix and Mr. Rogers.
Really?
Did you know about he was on his show?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I was thinking of you when I saw it.
Jimi Hendrix and Mr. Rogers.
You know, he used to have all kinds of people come in. I remember Yo-Yo Ma coming into the studio, and then Yo-Yo years later brought his son in. So, it was great.
Wow.
Was his name Yo-Yo Mason? What is it?
Yo-Yo Ma son. Yes.
Number one son. He didn't get to play the cello, though, huh?
I was taping at the Kennedy Center. I spent a week with the Iraqi Symphony, and Yo-Yo Ma was helping them learn how to be musicians. And the first time he started playing, the whole orchestra stops to watch him. And Yo-Yo Ma's looking around like, "Why did you stop?" And was all to watch him play because he's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that would have been a fascinating interview, Chris.
It was still the Kennedy Center then, huh?
It's still the Kennedy Center. It's
I know.
not
That bastard can't do it.
the Idiot Center.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
Oh,
job.
the Gulf of Mexico.
Chris, were you able to bring back? I'm sorry, got you while you're chewing. So,
That's okay.
were you able to bring back any music with you or anything from Rome this time?
You know, I recorded a bunch of stuff with my daughter, but she hasn't sent me the results.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know if she's still editing or
Okay.
what she's doing.
Yeah, that would be fun to see.
Yeah, we'd like to see that.
Yeah. She likes to record and you know, all the old standards that we used to sing with my dad.
Okay.
And now she's teaching her
Your
sons.
dad play.
What was your favorite that y'all? I'm sorry. What did your dad play?
I think maybe Frivolous Sal might have been his favorite song to sing.
Mm-hmm.
My gal Sal.
Yep.
That
As
was
soon as we got in the car, he would start. We never had a radio. He just would start singing. And the other song he liked to do, which, you know, is just too improper now, is Huggin' and a Chalkin'.
Oh, I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad used to sing it too. I got
Yeah.
a gal that's mighty sweet. Yeah.
Big blue eyes and dainty feet. Her name is Rosabelle McGee, and she tips the scales at 303.
Oh, gee.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Now that song, My Gal Sal, Joel's most famous album, the one with Put on Your Old Grapevine and all that on it. The first song on the album was My Gal Sal.
Really. Wow.
Do you get that off of, you just looked that up?
Who?
How do you remember that?
I remember because I listened to that album a million times when I learned how to play the banjo.
Well, that was Jackie Gleason's song when he was Joe the bartender. He would always start off singing My Gal Sal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember the old Jackie Gleason show? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Never-
Yeah, started playing the mustache, I used to listen to that over and over, playing with Joel, playing along with him. And by the way, it was a LP. The LP was no computer music then.
Yeah. Well, Chris and some of the old timers, my dad also used to sing a song besides Chalkin' and a Huggin'. He would also sing a song called "You're Bound to Look Like a Monkey When You Grow Old." You remember that?
I don't know that one.
No, I can tell by your knees you've been climbing coconut trees, and you're bound to look like a monkey when you grow old. When you grow old.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he made that one.
Again.
Maybe I don't remember.
Come on, Kim, sing along.
Good morning, troops.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Let me show an actual mustache band picture, but this is not. I don't know who is all in the picture. Barry's going to have to help me out, and Kent, let's say.
Tim?
What it says is the YFM band on the Natchez.
It's
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
YFM band. That was Jack London's, I don't know, New Orleans jazz band or some Jack London.
Is that Peter?
Jack London is the guy next to you. Got Tim Shea on banjo,
Okay, yeah.
who was a mustache guy.
Yeah.
Jack London, who occasionally played at the Mustache. The drummer, I can't remember his name. And the trumpet player, but then you got Peter Vianitas who played at the Mustache.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, whoever captioned it might have meant there's some band members on the Natchez. Yeah, it wasn't
Right.
your father's mustache band.
Yeah, that was Jack London's. It might have been the Bayou Jazz Band, or can't remember. But yeah, he came in the Mustache and stole our musicians.
Well, when
That was a postcard. I went on that cruise, and that was a postcard. So I put YFM band because that's how I could find things in my computer. Because hey, it was more mustache people than other people, but I didn't know. So
Mhm.
The funny thing is, I used to work with the drummer and the trumpet player. I can't remember the name from Adam.
you can't Google it.
No.
Wikipedia.
Yeah. We need Google for the parts of my brain that don't work anymore.
Barry doesn't use Google. He uses Mustachepedia.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And let's see. Here's another one. I'm going to show. We showed this already. There's a picture we showed a couple times in the past couple weeks, but one of Tom's friends got the picture and colorized it. It's David with Rosie in front of the old St. Louis Cathedral.
Yeah, David.
Oh yeah.
That's colorized? My God, it's a good job.
Yeah, it was all black and white, and so
Wow.
we were
Yeah.
wondering how the AI knew that was the color red. So it was black and white, but it did.
Well, it's red enough.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful picture now. Yeah.
yeah, but it was completely black and white. The original photo,
Oh, ain't science wonderful? My goodness.
I guess, until it starts
And
blowing.
it got the color of the cathedral close because it's not pure white. At least I don't remember that. It's
No.
got the off color,
Yeah.
the weathered look.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to stay all white in the French Quarter
That's right.
with all the fumes and smoke and everything down there. Okie dokie.
Did Barry Kaiser take the black and white?
I don't know who took them. We showed it a few weeks ago, but there was a picture. It was the same batch of pictures that has Rosie with Barry and Peter and Maynard in it in front of the mustache. And then this picture was just David.
I'm not sure, but I think I did. I think they're my pictures in my files,
Okay.
but I'm not sure. Who knows?
You know, Tom and I were talking about that at lunch. Whenever we get onto a Zoom and nobody remembers anything about anything, we're going to stop it.
I have a funny feeling somebody would always know something.
Yeah. Different people have.
Or at least make it up.
Yeah.
That's right.
No one can know the difference.
I mean, you could fool me. You could tell me anything, and I'd say, "Oh, really? I just don't remember it."
You remember being on Epstein's Island?
Never there.
Nobody seems to remember being there. Anyway.
everyone's forgotten those 38,000 references to come up or whatever. That's
Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Going back.
You got the clarity.
Yeah, we have the I was kind of waiting for Roger to get here
Oh,
about
that's right.
that. We have an article about the Clarity when it was in existence in '74. And let's see.
You've sent most of these things to us, Ken. I'm sorry. I was just going through and finding all of them.
Oh,
Okay. Well, here's
yeah. I saw a good quote a couple days ago that I saved. It says it pertains to most of us on this call. Old age is when your body gives your brain a list of things it's not going to do anymore.
We shouldn't do anymore.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Either shouldn't or not.
or Kate. Yeah.
On the right. I'm just looking for something. Give me a second. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. I'm just going to play a song here. This was from, I think one of the, not one of the reunions, but when the Mustache Band would get together, and Joel might introduce it. Let's see what we got. Oh no, never mind. This is from the most recent concert. You can see if you're able to see this. Mike is.
Oh yeah.
Referring to the playlist that they made up on the spot. What we're going to play that day, So here we go.
We're getting old. Memory is gone, of course. Memory is, as you well know, or some of you know, is the second thing to go. I forget what the first is. It's great to have a straight man, isn't it? What do we got? Can you read that? I can't read my own writing. Oh, I got it. We're going to do a sing-along and involve everybody. Do a 3-song, a medley. Everybody knows what a medley is. Yeah, it's more than one song kind of smooched together, kind of like a herd of songs. Kind of like a school of songs. Yes. A flock, a bit.
Rock and roll.
I know, get on with it, okay. I'm going to read this here. I can read my own. Can you read that?
Yes,
It
I'm
says,
gonna hum it
"Heart
up.
out of that," and
and then put them on one.
that's what we're going to do right now.
Okay.
Starting off with a song called Heart of My Heart. Everybody knows the word.
Oh, I love that melody.
Followed by a song called Shine On Harvest Moon. We know that one, yep, okay, good. And followed closely by a song called For Me and My Gal. We used to play that stuff? I don't remember.
We're playing, we wrote it.
We used to drink beer up here too. Okay, I got an intro. Come on.
January 1946.
What a way to make
That
a
was
buck.
amazing. Great job.
That was beautiful, just beautiful.
That's nice. Yeah.
Was Joel really the only one who didn't drink at the mustache?
Oh,
Anybody
I
remember
don't know.
anybody
I
else?
never drank.
Say what? Say what?
Much or less.
Oh,
No.
none of us drank, right? Anyway.
I caught you going out with a bottle of Marie Antoinette in your hip
Oh,
pocket.
boy. Yeah. Marie Antoinette, that's the good stuff. I used to love it when people finally order a bottle of champagne, a $5 bottle of champagne. They don't say, what champagne do you have? It says it's $5. So we got Marie Antoinette, but we make the whole presentation, put the little towel on your, and you get them to sniff the plastic cork that just came out of it, see if they like it.
Remember the Super Bowl one?
Um,
Bob Gibson,
the Super Bowl one.
the picture with Kent.
Oh yeah, let me find that. Find that one. Okay, we do have another picture that Kent sent us.
In Italy, they don't drink champagne as much as they drink prosecco, which is
Sure.
an effervescent white wine, and they drink it all the time. It's not special occasions. They drink prosecco.
Well, champagne is appropriate at any time with anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And if you had some Marie Antoinette left over, you could clean your carburetor with it.
No doubt.
Well, here's
Was that a liqueur?
Is that a real number? $5 for a bottle of champagne? Really?
yeah.
Is it? Oh my God!
The same price as a record album, $5. That was the most expensive thing we had on our menu.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
My Lord.
And it was hard to sell the records. You had to convince the people that it was the exact people that were on the stage or on the album. Is this the people on this album? Absolutely.
That be the kiss of, that should be the kiss of death, I would think.
People were enjoying it. They enjoyed the music. Well, here's an old picture that Kent sent in with a good friend of ours.
Oh yeah.
I think that was wasn't that the Super Bowl day? We went to his apartment, his house.
I don't have any knowledge or recollection of that.
It was Bob Osborne.
But it looks like we were having fun, whatever was going on.
Yeah.
Just slid down the banister.
Probably.
Probably no cannabis involved.
No cannabis and no alcohol, right?
Either. Anyway, no, Bob was a great guy. He was
Yeah, he was.
he took care of us kids. He was a little bit older, ex-military, and if you needed somebody attended to, that was giving you a really bad time, Bob was a good guy to get rid of him.
The last time we saw him, Bill?
Yeah, last time I saw him was at Fred's
Fred
memorial.
Hendricks' memorial. But yeah, he was not doing too well.
Yeah, no, Bob was a tough guy.
He
He was running his own. Somebody after the mustache burned. I heard a story. I wasn't there, but that Bob was taking care of a rough customer, and the guy actually pulled a gun and shot Bob. But the one, the one who ended up in the hospital was the guy that shot Bob.
I think that was Jimmy's. I think.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Where was that supposed to have been?
It was not long after the mustache burn. He was working at another club, and somebody related it to me that the guy shot Bob, but the other guy ended up in the hospital, because Bob wanted to kill him after he shot him.
I think Bob and Rick were bartenders the most at the New Orleans mustache of anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was a bartender. He didn't work waiter as much, bartender, and
that's what I meant. Not waiter as much as like Rick. Rick was mostly behind the bar.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I have a Bob Osborne story.
Okay.
3 years after, so 1978, 3 years after the mustache burned down, I went to work at Houlihan's. I got transferred to Dallas, to Denver, and I left Denver as GM there and went to Boulder to the Hilton Harvest House, which was we had a 5-acre beer garden, and the happy hour we would go through the first first time I took over and we bought beer. I bought 5,000 cases of beer, and we ran through it during happy hour.
Geez.
We had 40 doormen, and we had 40 bartenders and 20 doormen and 20 cocktail waitresses and 10 beer runners. So one day, and we had this double-decker bus that we'd run from the hotel, which is right at the edge of town, down to the Pearl Street Mall, which is a pedestrian mall for Halloween. They used to have, it looked like mini Mardi Gras on the Pearl Street Mall. They used to call it the mall crawl. Well, one night we're getting ready to, I used to, because I was the food and beverage director, I commandeered the bus with a bunch of friends. We'd go out beforehand, and there's this guy sitting at the bar, and he's got an old man mask on. And I walked by him, and he said, "You don't know me?" And I said, "No, you got a mask on." Well, turns out he was Bob Osborne.
Oh, really?
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
Bob showed up, and I won't say what kind of business Bob was in, but he was in the import-export business at that point in time. And Boulder was the center of the Colorado import-export business.
Yeah.
And so this was 1970. This must have been 79, I guess. So I hadn't seen Bob since the mustache burned down, that era. And he showed up for about a month. He was there. And then one day I went by his apartment and he was gone. And I never heard about him again until I heard he was till I talked to somebody at the Carnegie Hall reunion in 2011. Whatever happened to Bob? So he was a hoot, to say the least. And Edwin also showed up there. I got Edwin a job, Edwin Krebs. He showed up one day and said, "Hey, I need a job." But I hadn't seen Edwin in 4 years, probably. That's 79, probably. So he was Edwin was not very dependable, but he was a lot of fun. And he was a hell of an artist too. I got a piece of his artwork that's just fantastic.
Yeah.
What year did he
Bob,
die?
Bob actually came and had lunch with us a few times when Rick and would
Yeah.
come down. Bob would come in sometimes and
Yeah.
Roger, and one time Barry Kaiser, so we had some.
At Landry's. Eric showed up there.
Anyway,
And is Bob still alive?
No, he died.
no, Bob passed away not long after Fred did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
The last time I saw Bob alive was at Fred's memorial service,
Mhm.
and Roger had flown in for that.
LaRue was there too. I remember.
Yeah, LaRue, and then LaRue died after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever get to that last Zoom where nobody has anything else to say,
Yeah.
then we're all going to take off our old people's mask.
Yeah.
Feel what we really look like now.
Yeah.
There we go.
And speaking of Bob Osborne, no.
Well, so we haven't seen it in a while. I'm gonna show a picture of the case that Gim wants to get from Brian one day. So
Oh,
yeah, I asked Brian about that case. She said it's pretty much fallen apart. She didn't bring it with her to the little thing in New Orleans because it had it was pretty much falling apart. This was in Connecticut when we went.
Yeah.
The last Joel get together. Was there more than one
How
case?
many
like
miles does that have on it?
that? I don't know. They shouldn't have dragged it behind the car so often,
One too, but
Go fund me to restore it.
I carried that up and down the stairs to get to the Galvanized Jazz Band gigs every Sunday, third Sunday of the month for
wow.
How many years is it?
10 years.
Oh.
He couldn't lift it, but I could.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, there it is.
My goodness. See,
Was there more than one case like that, or was that was it? Just the one?
Just the one.
See a few
Well,
days.
how's Brian doing with her editing? She said anything?
Have you heard from her, Bill?
Not since it was. I think it was a little before Christmas. It was. In fact,
wow.
she sent whenever I showed those pictures, that with those black and whites that she sent me, she had talked to me that Tuesday and sent me pictures, but I didn't get them before the Zoom meeting on on Thursday. Whenever that was, I can't remember, but it was probably more than a month ago,
call her, see what's going on.
And, I'm sure she, I checked in with her during the snowstorm, but I didn't hear anything back from her. Speaking of snowstorm, how did you fare, Gim, with the 10 feet of snow up there?
Well, we had at one point we had about 2.5 feet of snow in the yard. Now it's down to about 1.5 feet. It's because it's it's thawing out and raining, so
Oh,
it's starting to go away. Well, it's starting to look more like an early spring, I hope.
yeah. Was
It
Pittsburgh?
was 70 here today in Denver.
Oh, shut up! Oh, shut up!
It's about 81 or 82.
Yeah, we got our air conditioners on down here.
Yeah, it's in the 80s already.
Yeah.
Next
Good
Tuesday
God.
will be about 83 or 84.
Good God, really?
Yeah.
Come on.
86 one day next week.
Well, on Tuesday before I left Washington, it was 40 degrees. There was still snow on the ground, but the
Oh,
street
yeah.
was clear. And then the snow started coming down, and it was 40 degrees, and it was like it didn't
Wow.
survive anywhere, but it just kept coming. It was
Huh.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we're supposed to get 2 inches of snow tomorrow, and it's supposed to be in the 40s, and then it's back up on Monday. It's in the 70s. So it's the hottest January and February, I think, in recorded history here in Denver,
Wow.
and it's the driest in 39 years, which is not good. The snow they've gotten supposed to get a foot of snow again in the mountains, which is that's where the vast. But we're in a desert here. We don't get much rain. And so it's all snow melt, and we're about 60%, 55-60% of normal. And normal wasn't enough because there've been so many people have moved here. So it's going to be interesting, and more interesting for the folks on the other side where the Colorado River runs, because that feeds Las Vegas and LA and Phoenix and a bunch of other areas. They're going to be really hurting this year. So unless we get a lot of snow in the next couple of months, which March is our snowiest month typically, but not this year. At least down here.
How are the ski areas doing?
They're laying people off. It's terrible. If you don't, the ones that have this, mostly the slopes that are open are the ones where they have the snowmaking equipment, because it has been cold at night. But they got over the last 10 days, they've gotten a bunch of snow. But I've talked to numerous people who said they've never had. So we're skiing. They've been skiing for 40, 50 years. Worst skiing they've ever seen in their lives. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to play a clip from the 50th reunion when the band was playing upstairs. I liked it because you could pretty much see a lot of the people that were playing in the upstairs jam session pretty clearly. It's a bit long though. I'm sorry, Barry.
We're
the guy. Oh, there's some
That was
Fun.
beautiful, just beautiful.
fun bits in there. John McLaren on his tuba solo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was,
I was sitting right next to Bill Dern.
yeah. It was hard to get the shot. I mean, I didn't really even know all those people. I was just, it's kind of hard to jockey around with the crowd, but
Yeah.
yeah. I'm glad we got the footage, because it was kind of cool.
Yes.
I saw something the other day that I think somebody who has some time ought to consider. I saw somebody got in the Guinness Book of World Records because they picked up, while blindfolded, they picked up 52 blueberries with chopsticks in a 2-minute time period or something. So talk about a weird thing, but they're in the Guinness Book of World Records. Couldn't we take that concert for having the most banjos on stage or the most fun or something? Because that was a monumental event in my life. The fun, the joy, the reconnection, the remembrance, the people I met that I never met before, because I like Tom and I and Billy, most of us, Rick, we spent most of our time in New Orleans. I never went to another club except I visited once in New York. So to me, if someone was inclined and had extra time and brain power, I don't know what the qualifications are for getting in, and maybe you can't do it. Something happened 15 years ago, but that was a monumental banjo event and a full
22.
event on top of that. So
Yeah. It was. Yeah, it was amazing. I don't know. Most old guys with G strings on stage at the same time.
that could be, and see right there, yeah, that'd be a good headline at least.
Yeah. Let's see.
Here's Ira.
Ira.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Here,
There's the boy.
Oh, great. Oh,
That's a good.
Yeah.
Good
Anyway,
that was a
picture.
good lobby.
it was.
That looks like that's Franny Smith, I guess, on the bottom right.
Yeah, part of them. Yeah. No, I think that might be Jeff on the right there.
That looks like Franny.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, because Jeff was there with I could see the corner of his curled up mustache. I know we got pictures of Jeff in there somewhere. You know? Yeah. Anyway, there they are. What a rogues gallery of Bangaliers.
Who's the chap at the far left?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get it back up there again. Far left.
Oh,
Dennis Condrey.
that's Dennis Contry?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I wouldn't recognize him.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
he's from
recognize
Denver,
him.
right?
Right.
Mhm. No, that was amazing. In fact, I had gone to my room. Bonnie and I had taken a little walk in Times Square, came back up to the room, and I got a call from Tom, and Tom at the bar told me to come on down. And I didn't realize the band was playing already down in the bar.
You know, I think that is Jeff on the banjo on the right.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Because I
That's
think
not
there's
Franny.
other still pictures of him wearing that shirt there.
No, that's Jeff.
But some of these kind of playing when they played just in the bar, it was more fun than the in the hall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
People just walking in and pick up and just start playing. Yeah.
And I was amazed, because musicians, it's what they do is music, it seems. And we had several often on temporary roommates, Tim Shea and some others who stayed with us. And I had a friend who came down from Missouri who played the guitar, and he was always up playing the guitar. It's what musicians seem to do. But some of them, I noticed, checked in, and before they went to their room, they dropped their bags and came over and started playing. I thought, that's a real musician. The hell with the room. Let's go make some music and have some fun, So
Goodness.
Maybe this could make the Guinness Book of World Records for the most banjos square fit on an 8x10 stage.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's not, what club is that?
New York.
New York.
Is that New York?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
No question about it.
And why were there so many there? What was the occasion?
I can't remember, frankly.
It might have been the first of the Ed Sullivan nights that we did.
And look at it.
He brought in
No,
musicians
but
from all over the country.
That was
to play that.
that was my first thought, but there's too many people there.
Yeah.
Because the Sullivan band was only a half a dozen folks, and we had the club band that night.
Yeah.
And that was only through 4 or 5 more, and that's a half an army there.
Yeah.
Right.
And it has all the people from around. I mean, there's the Boston guys there and the New York guys there.
And the guy two from Joel. To Joel's right, that's Les Davies, isn't it? Or Les Bennett's?
Yeah, Les
That's
Davies.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Who's to the left again?
That's Harry Bailey. That's
Once you come home, Harry Bailey.
Yeah.
Wasn't there? a
So
movie
you
about-
paid those guys a scale. That's a fortune up there on the bandstand, right? In terms of hourly wage for musicians.
we never got played scale. What are you kidding?
Oh, I said if you got paid.
Yeah.
It was a ferocious thing too. They made us join the union, and we never got scale. It was just kind of brutal. But there you go.
Yeah. Well,
That's quite a group of people. Going across the front is Grove Thomas on washboard, Harry Bailey and me, Joel, and that's Neil there. That's
London's
Les.
there.
That's Les. That's Ronnie Bizell. The next row is what's his name?
Alan Doxey.
Alan Doxey. Then Craig playing trumpet. You see Jay Brackett stuck in the back.
Mhm.
David Bargeron.
Or is that Sonny?
The tuba player there, I don't remember. I can't really see him.
Yeah, his face is
The
pretty.
tuba player in the back row is David Glass. Next to him is Carl Lunsford and John Martin. And the tuba player on the left is Don Brayton.
Yeah, I'm definitely
A mixture of Boston and New York types.
With New Orleans in there with Neil and Les.
Well, that's where they went. Yeah, well, they started with us.
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, I don't even know it was New Orleans Open at the time they took this picture.
Could not, it might not be. Yeah.
Anyway,
I remember the night, but I don't remember what the hell it was for or where everybody came from.
did anybody accidentally strum the other guy's banjo? They were so close.
Not that I remember. Not that I remember.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I've shown this picture before, this was from the New Orleans club. We did have a piano player for a while named Andy,
Oh yeah.
and he would play the piano. So I mean, he would shake the stage basically. He was a big guy.
He carried that piano in by himself.
Yeah, just about. He was a Marine, and I remember every time we did the military medley, he would get up there and sing from the halls of Montezuma. You know,
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I remember him.
and
Marie,
he sounded just like he looks from the halls of Montezuma. Yeah, but I don't remember
Got
him.
some arms on him.
Yeah, he was yeah,
Big guy, yeah.
we didn't have the
Guess
piano.
that's why he could carry a piano.
Yeah, in a marching band. Yeah,
Marines tend to be a unique breed of people. I mean, the army in the army we were pretty normal, but the Marines are pretty outspoken about their pride in their unit, and they carry on that way.
there's Joel, colorful outfit
I love it.
with him. K Wade. The caption says K Wade. I'm not sure.
Kay Wade, that's Kay Wade for sure. She was a stunt woman in Hollywood.
Oh,
She also played washboard. That's why we knew her.
okay.
I like that outfit Joel's got on.
Oh yeah.
He had another one in yellow.
Did he really? Oh Lord.
Oh, boy, it's big.
Did you keep it? Do you still have them around?
No, I never saw them in person. They
Oh, okay.
were gone before. Well, I saw them in person at the jazz festivals, but
Yeah. Would you call that a zoot suit?
a zoot suit.
Billy would look great in that.
Yeah, I wouldn't need pants though. Let's see. Zoot suits, those big oversized suits they used to wear with the big shoulders back in the 20s.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they call them? Zoot suits.
Yes.
Yep.
Here's one. This one's for Ira. I'd say we haven't shown it in a while. Let me see.
Uh-oh.
Not bad. See if I can find
Where
my.
was this one? Connecticut?
What's that?
This picture.
Yeah, it might be because we did have festivals out on the Guilford Green for a while. Not Guilford,
I
Guilford
think that's
Fairgrounds,
Connecticut.
the fairgrounds in Guilford, yeah.
Sure what I'm looking. I'm not sure what picture's showing right now because I buried myself in pictures here. Let's see. Stop here. Okay, here we go. Oh, here it is.
Oh, wow. Julie Rubio.
You-
Yeah. Yeah, she hadn't made it to lunch with us for a while. Her husband Zen's been very, very ill, but they're supposed to come back maybe at the end of this month to have lunch with us. Danny usually
I
gives.
think that's the last time I saw Julie.
Well, I talked to Danny today, and he was down. I called him up. He answered the phone. He's down in Belize.
Oh, really?
Oh Lord,
Oh, really?
Taking a vacation with that new little girlfriend he had. Y'all remember her from Reunion?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was her name?
Pam.
Pam. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he brought her to lunch with us once, and she was supposed to come back, but we haven't seen her.
Yeah, so he's down in
Yeah.
Belize, but I called him to tell him about our lunch Tuesday.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Look, Joe Terry used to say that he'd touch up his beard with gray so he would look sophisticated.
He did. Wow.
Hey, Chris, I sent you the link a couple times, but did you get it on the original one?
And the link to the Zoom call, but I didn't get the link to the previous week. You know, the YouTube link.
This week you got it with everybody else, right? And then you got a couple of extra ones.
No, I didn't. I still don't have the link to last week's call.
Okay, well, I know not last week's, but I was worried about this. I was worried to make sure that you were still on the list.
Oh, I'm on the list. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But I try to post them, you know, the YouTube link so that people who missed it, who can't be with us live, can actually watch the old ones.
Oh, you want me to send you that link? Okay, I'll send you that link. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I understand.
Okay.
It takes me a little while.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that Brian sent me a few weeks ago. Was the last time I talked to her. All I have is a caption. It was a club in the 60s. Was that the New York club? It looks like, huh? No.
Above the stage, that design looks like the New York club.
It's Cape Cod.
Cape Cod.
Really? It's
Yeah.
the same design as New York, it looks like.
Yeah, that's John Martin playing, so it has to be Cape Cod. And Grove is on the left. Trombone player is probably Craig, but I can't tell. And the waiter has the waiter has a crew cut and he's clean shaven, so it has to be Cape Cod.
That a
Hey,
requirement?
pitchers of beer were $3.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, that was early, so it had to be Cape Cod. I'm probably behind the guy in the suit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of the background on it, but that's great that you know. Yeah, there was a lot of buzz cuts in the early 60s.
Hmm.
Until them damn Beatles came to town.
Yeah. That was really a revolution when they came in '64. Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. Well, I did have buzz cuts when I was real little, but I became a greaser back in the early 60s. You know, so yeah, where I grew up, you were a greaser or you didn't get along with everybody. Yeah.
Billy, I have a hard time seeing you as a greaser. You got some pictures of that you
Yeah.
can show us sometime?
I
I thought
don't
I saw a
If I hadn't
picture
met
of
the
you.
last people I would have thought as a greaser.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I thought I saw a
You have a
picture of
leather
you with
jacket and a motorcycle too?
nah, I was only like
t-shirt sleeves rolled
only
up.
like 8 or 9. You know, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
It was when the Beatles came out, everybody started wearing their hair. It was the Frats and the Pits when I was a kid. That's the old Red Garter. And
Keith
Oh, yeah.
Ramsdell.
Certainly was.
did he come to the 50th reunion? Because there's a real tall guy that gave a speech or gave some memories of Joel.
I don't remember him at the 50th.
Okay.
that is a tall man. Jeez.
Big guy.
Well, that young lady is really short because she's almost the same. She's only slightly taller than the jukebox.
True.
That's true.
Yeah.
He was a philosophy major at NYU.
Really? Wow.
I think he was doing his master's, actually.
He was a very nice fellow. I remember him well.
Oh, yeah. Terrific guy.
so the mustache and the Red Garter were perfect places for philosophy majors, right?
Oh, sure.
And
I
With that
sociology.
degree, that's probably where they wound up their career.
Yeah, and perverts and drunks and a whole lot of others. Yeah.
I drank till 4 a.m. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, this is another one. I know we debated where this picture was taken before. I think.
I've seen that. It's beautiful.
Boy.
Did you ever roast Joel?
No.
No.
Oh,
Not to his face.
Not get fired.
Not do his face.
Yeah, what year is this picture?
I don't know. It isn't,
Wow.
even though it
He's
says
young.
mustache New Orleans, that is definitely not New Orleans.
No.
Who, there was somebody that was on and they remembered who that lady was.
Yeah, they said what club this was at.
Said he knew her from it was Roger. Roger said she worked at in marketing and might have been in
Yeah.
Denver.
I think he said this was in Denver. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, where is Roger? We need somebody to fill in the holes when Gim doesn't know.
Well, it was post 64 because it's mustache, but prior to that, previous to that, it was Red Garter. And Joe looks like he's about 28 years old.
Yeah.
Wearing a skinny tie.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Wearing any tie.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't have socks on though. Yeah. Get this out there.
winter he would refuse. He would refuse to put on socks.
Oh, yeah. Only when it snows.
There he is.
Not even when it snows.
That's a great shot, Joe, with his bananas. I wish somebody had a shot of what happens. I know you told us what happens when he pulled the bananas, but
Yeah, one was a symbol.
That's right.
One was
other
the
was
clapping hands.
Right.
And what was the last one? Give him the bell. Was there a bell?
What was a
Yes, it was a bell. Yes, it was
bell
a
and then a bass drum, huh?
right.
Was there a bass drum?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, Barry.
I think
it
Iris.
was,
I think Iris got it. I think Iris got
clapping
it.
hands, bell, clapping hands, bell, and symbol.
I think that's right.
yeah, that's a great picture of him though. It's
Yeah.
yeah. Brian said she
You
was
know
gonna
what?
send me some more.
A year ago when Mike Johnson was making his transition, he gave about 200 or 300 pieces of memorabilia to the Rocky Mountain Music Museum. And I think he told me, if I remember correctly, that he had Joe Terra's washboard, and that was one of the things he donated. I have not been there to see what all's there, but it's on my list to go. There's been a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I've not made it down there because it's kind of in South Denver, and I'm in north of Denver. So, but yeah, because he had all those washboard concerts, and so he was obviously into the washboard. But I think he's got that. I think he donated that washboard. I think that's where it resides right now.
I thought McLaren had it. I thought I heard John McLaren got it.
Oh, okay. Well, and that could be
I
true
don't
too.
know.
But
Yeah, I heard he had more than one washboard. Somebody had passed that on to us once.
That I don't know.
I know that I remember Joe would, like, every so often he would change the insides of the washboard.
Remember that, Bear?
Yeah, in other words, all
You
the
come into the
wood
club
part,
and all the stuff, parts are laying around.
wood part and the wood blocks and the bells and all that stayed on, but he'd change the middle of it
Right.
when you play.
He pulled the frame apart and replaced the metal.
That's what he did.
Yep.
He'd do that like every 3 months. He changed the metal to get the right
Yeah.
tone. That
'Cause it
sounds
wore
funny,
through.
huh?
I
Sounds
remember
funny.
coming in and see him spray painting his shoes.
Yeah.
He had all different colors. He would spray paint them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he was
a
a piece of work.
Oh my God.
Where does one go to get spare parts for a washboard?
Well,
He
used
would
to
buy
the
new-
washboards.
I
He buys
can't
the
imagine.
New
washboards, pull them apart.
washboards. He'd buy new washboards, pull them apart.
Right. Throw
take the
out the
middle-
frame.
Well, but
Yeah,
the new
take the middle part and put it into his washboard.
sure,
Right.
but the new washboards don't have metal. They're made of some sort of a plastic type thing.
Maybe now, but back then he would buy washboards and pull them
Well,
Correct.
you make a good point. We are talking about 50 years ago, aren't we?
Yeah. And he threw the frames out. He threw the frames out and used the metal.
Yeah.
Well, I'll wrap it up tonight with this was another one Brian sent me. I forgot to crop the picture out, but it was a nice one of Joel. I'm not
Yeah.
Says it's
Yeah,
six.
that's a good one.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Good picture.
So
I don't think there's too many pictures of Joel with a skimmer on.
No.
I don't
I think
think there's
you're
any.
right.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah. I remember selling him that one.
Joe gave Billy a tip in the other hand.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you,
Yeah.
Tom.
Enjoyed it.
Right, we'll see. Tom will be back in his own. No, you're not. You're still going to be. You're home next Thursday. You're not sure.
I'll be home next Thursday. We'll have a Zoom.
Regular Zoom, okay.
So next
Yeah, I
Thursday,
gotta
Zoom,
send
and
the
some of y'all
invite.
I'm gonna see for lunch Tuesday.
We'll see you at lunch
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
See you Tuesday. See you Tuesday. Take
Okay.
care.
And I won't see you next week. I think Thursday I've got jury duty. So
Oh, that's
lucky,
fun.
lucky you.
Iris,
You'll
yeah,
see the odds
We'll
are.
get the invite for next week. I think this invite will still work. I just have to send out the invitations, and I don't have a computer with me, so.
You can send them out from here. You can be here. No, you're not coming back to my house, huh? Okay.
all right. See y'all
It'll work.
later.
All
Okay,
right.
guys.
See y'all.
See you, Barry.
Oh.
See y'all.
Take care, everybody.
Carry on.
All right.